Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Vidya Subramanian, diabetologist, uh, general practitioner, Chennai. Just a small health talk regarding a cardiac disease. So, healthy food for healthy heart. That is a topic. So, just if people know about everything, just I want to give the crispy points how we can keep your heart healthy. So now we can see in our country the cardiac problems, death due to cardiac disease increased. So I think because of sedentary lifestyle, lack of exercise, uh, westernization of the food, so reduced fiber content, increased intake of cholesterol. So basic thing, the food pattern is changed. So our lifestyle is changed. So it leads to many cardiac diseases, cardiac problems, and cardiac complications. To avoid everything, to prevent the cardiac problem, and as well as to avoid complications, the diet plays a major role. So what are the type of diet you have to take? The cholesterol is a culprit. That is the main thing. It causes atherosclerosis in vessels, leads to reduced blood supply to the heart and vital organs. So the fat, if you take, you have to avoid trans fat. Trans fat means the frequently boiled one. The outside people like fast food. If you take that, trans fat is very high, and tin foods. So you avoid trans fat. Take home food, and don't repeatedly use the same boiled oil for many times, and to avoid LDL, that is we have good cholesterol and good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. So you have to reduce the bad cholesterol, bad cholesterol present in like red meat uh, and saturated fat. So these type of fat should be reduced. You can go for polyunsaturated fatty acids that is present in most of the cereals and pulses. That will be good. And you can do exercise to reduce the cholesterol level. And if you take a high fiber diet means fruits and vegetables, and low calorie fruits also, high calorie fruits also. So avoid high calorie foods, fruits, and low calorie, high fiber, rich in fiber fruits, vegetables. If you take, so it will increase the motility of their intestine, and by that increases the bile, and by that excrete the cholesterol from your body. So it helps to reduce the cholesterol. So take more high fiber diet. And we should have a balanced diet. We should not only concentrate on the cholesterol. We should have a protein also. So adequate amount of protein. And I said you have to reduce the cholesterol. So don't replace the cholesterol with your carbs, carbohydrate, and mono sugar. So avoid mono sugar, like taking juices. You should avoid taking juices. Instead of that, you can take fruits. So you should not take mono sugars. You can go for complex sugar. You can go for whole grains. Like you can go for millets. Instead of taking a white rice, you can go for red rice. And so much of millets is available. So millets flour is available. So you have to substitute this mono sugars and carbohydrate by the full grains like wheat, barley, millets. So you should substitute all these things. And salt content. Salt is also very important factor which increase the pressure level. By that increases the cardiac risk. So you have to reduce 1,500 milligrams per day salt level. Should not avoid fully. Don't avoid salt intake. You restrict the salt. That is how you want to say it to the patient. Sometimes what they will do, totally they avoid salt, or they'll take more salty foods. Both extremes. Avoid these extremes. While cooking, don't put the salt. So while eating, those who are having cardiac problem or chronic disease, they can add the whole thing 1,500 milligrams per day. You can have it in the small cup or container. That could be shared the whole 24 hours. So by that you can reduce, or half of the salt can be um, applied while cooking. Remaining half can be added or can be avoided. That can be possible to reduce the salt. So salt restrictions is very important. Fat restriction is very important. Next to exercise, at least half an hour per day you have to do exercise. Okay, now we have a strenuous work, and most of the people are working in IT. There is no time. So at least 2 days per week. That is 1 hour per day, 2 days per week you can do exercise. And taking off this non-vegetarian food, avoid red meat, and you can avoid the yellow part of the egg. If you want to take fish or non-vegetarian food, or 2 servings per week, you can take. You can avoid LDL, low density lipoprotein, and triglyceride level by doing exercise. So just I wanted to say, if you have a healthy diet, you can have a healthy heart. That is very, very important. Not only to the patient, the whole family members, it is necessary. They have to have they have to help the person, those who are already sick at home, and everybody should help them to come out from this problem. This is healthy to have even all everybody at home to prevent the future problems, to future cardiac problems. So healthy diet, like avoid trans fat, take such polyunsaturated fatty acids or omega-3 fatty acids you can take. Take high fiber diet, take full grains, fruits and vegetables, do some exercise, and have a good health checkup. Health checkup means not the whole blood test or echo ECG like that. Your family physician will be there. Go and have just have a screen once in 6 months or once in a year. Those who are having a healthy heart, those who are already affected, keep persistently. You should go for the check with your family physician and keep a track. How much of cholesterol is there? What are the medications you are taking? Is it enough, or you have to increase or change? So keep contact with your physician. So have a good day. Thank you so much.